Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about incredible countries where you can live for under $1,000 a month. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Indonesia. Canggu is a magnet for hipsters. You don't get nicknamed the Brooklyn of Bali without cold brew and acai bowls. But while the surfer enclave is remarkably affordable, you can call Bali home for even cheaper if you wander further out. And let's be real, if you have trouble living your best beach life in a nation of 17,500 islands, you probably haven't done your research. Sanur has established itself as the island's other expat hotspot, and what it lacks in ultra-high-speed internet, it more than makes up for with the fact that you can live comfortably for about $750 a month. 2. Argentina. A country as long as the US is wide, the stunning geographical diversity in Argentina is unmatched. This is a country where you can immerse yourself in the all-night verve of Buenos Aires or the mountainous wine country of Mendoza, then traipse through the otherworldly wilds of Patagonia. Only in Argentina can you snowboard the Andes, bike massive dunes on the Atlantic, or knock on the doors of Antarctica in the world's southernmost city. What's more, living comfortably is shockingly easy, particularly for expats working digitally and earning in dollars. Whether you want to live at the edge of the world or above it, it's all within reach. 3. Georgia. Westerners will be pleasantly surprised by the cleanliness, safety, rambunctious nightlife, and genuinely lovely people of this gregarious former Soviet republic. In the capital of Tbilisi, the old city overflows with cafes and trendy wine bars. A nice bottle goes for $5. At night, the cobblestone alleys fill with good time-loving young people who'll gladly show you the way to the nearest dance club. You'll also meet your fair share of expats renting apartments for $150 a month. Word to the wise, Georgia borders Russia, which is not a merry conversation topic among newly liberated locals. Better instead to debate white versus red in this winery-mad country, with more than 500 grape varietals and only 3.5 million souls to partake. 4. Grenada. You'll find plenty of splendid beaches and nice places to crash in this West Indies jungle paradise where GMT Grenada maybe time slips away pretty easily. Dig on the national dish called Oil Down, so-called for the coconut milk oil residue that infuses the one-pot stew of breadfruit, callaloo, okra, cabbage, fish, dumplings, turmeric, and whatever else is on hand. Just remember, this is the Caribbean, and to navigate affordably, you'll have to do as the locals do. Local joints play upbeat soca music, which gets Grenadians up and bouncing. They call it whining, and it's a carnal dance demonstration. Couples swiveling for hours, rarely making eye contact with one another. 5. India. India has 29 states that cover an unimaginable array of terrain and character. Kerala, situated along the freshwater lowlands of India's tropical south, has multiple personalities that ascend from a Bayou-style backwater world to palm-lined beaches to cool, mountainous highlands further inland. Cochin, Kerala's coastal metropolis, also known as Kochi, is relatively tame and wildly affordable. Start by exploring the tropical backwaters. Vembanad Lake is decorated with a fleet of far-out houseboats, mostly old-produced transport vessels restyled into 1 to 5-bedroom floating manors. Switching to wheels, you'll cross canals and climb through Kerala's fertile midlands and rubber tree plantations. 6. Laos. Americans abroad are sometimes met by a level of wariness, but expect Laotians to welcome you warmly, despite a history of American hostility during the Vietnam War. Take a rat race sabbatical to this Buddhist country, and you'll soon start walking and talking much slower and probably learn to cook vegetables better than anyone you know. Look for fellow Americans and Aussies in bars and restaurants in Vientiane, the capital city and party spot. Need even more peace and quiet? Accessible only by boat, Muang Nue Nua is an idyllic village on an elevated riverside plain cradled by mountains, and a refreshing departure from Southeast Asia's ear-splitting horn honks. 7. Nepal. Nestled between powerhouses China and India, this hypnotizing nation allows you to travel back in time, which also applies to its cost of living. Even living there long-term, you'll never tire of that adventurous energy. It's out-of-this-world mountain scenery, embedded spirituality, and antique temples and villages. If you need a change in village scenery, take the 125-mile bus ride/odyssey from Kathmandu to Pokhara, the country's second city, and an apt place for you to discover your inner hippie. Punctuate the hilly, winding, no-guardrails journey with intermittent stops to camp on sandy riverbank beaches, go whitewater rafting, or chill in a hammock. 8. Vietnam. Vietnam's diversity of cities and countryside ticks off pretty much every box for expats and digital nomads. Steamy Ho Chi Minh City is wild 24/7. Hanoi, the mellower option in the north, enjoys cooler nights and a relative degree of law and order. And on the coast, Da Nang and its pint-sized cousin Hoi An offer a laid-back beach vibe with apartments to be had for around $500. The ability to teach English can make the often complicated visa process remarkably easier. Vietnam's cities aren't big on sidewalks or heating traffic lights, so getting around feels a bit like a game of Frogger. But once you get the hang of it, relax and enjoy an endless supply of cheap beer, dazzling street food, and diverse landscapes. Getting out of the cities or to neighboring countries is remarkably easy too. 9. Bolivia. Once you beat the $160 cost of a visa, everything is ultra cheap in one of South America's least visited countries. La Paz, the world's highest capital city at 12,000 feet, is where frugal long-term travelers crisscrossing South America hang their hats and regroup. Giveaway alcohol prices and all-night dance joints are a welcome reprieve from the city's hectic street scene. Bolivia has the largest Native American population in South America, and they practically invented frugal, sustainable living. Andean natives never seem to be in a rush, probably because they maintain spiritual links to their 3,000-year-old ancestors. 10. Zimbabwe. Africa's adrenaline capital is a place where rafting on Class V rapids, giving a full-grown lion a massage, and beholding the enormous Victoria Falls is only a taste. When the Zambezi River tumbles over the Victoria Falls shelf into an infinite gorge, it creates a steamy spray that can be seen from space. Getting healthy and wild here is easy and cheap. The locals are gracious and dapper, quick to share a smile. Keep your guard up, but don't close yourself off. The economy continues to struggle, and use US dollars. But the chance of someone hassling you in the Victoria Falls region is slim. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.